Hey guys, how are you? I'm Ryan from the Music Workshop in Salem, New Hampshire, and today I'm going to be reviewing a couple acoustic guitars for you by the brand Taylor. Today I'll be reviewing two guitars. We have the Taylor 110E and the Taylor 210. These guitars are particularly impressive because they deliver that great Taylor tone that everybody loves, but at a price that's much more accessible to the everyday player. The 110E is a dreadnought style guitar with a solid Sitka spruce top and a sapelli laminate back and side. The neck is solid sapelli, and it actually has an ebony fretboard, which is cool because that's usually quite an expensive wood, but you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. What's cool about the sapelli wood is that it's used as usually an alternative to the mahogany wood that you would typically see in this kind of guitar. But as the supplies of mahogany are getting lower, the price is getting higher equivalently. So this kind of wood gives you a similar kind of response that mahogany would give you, but it allows you to get it at a much more affordable, accessible price. So you still get a lot of that nice, big good full sound that you'd expect to get, but it's a much more accessible price. One of the cool things about the construction of these guitars is that they use what's called the Taylor relief root, which means they actually build it with a similar technique that they often use to build violins, in the sense that it gives the top piece of solid wood a little more flexibility to move, therefore giving it a more refined bass tone. So you get a little bit more of a full low end without sacrificing the structural integrity of the guitar itself, which I think is absolutely awesome. So you can really feel the whole. You just get that big full, just the full sound that you want. It has a spot for a 9-volt battery right underneath where you plug it in the input jack, and it has its controls, its bass, its volume, and its treble right up by the front there, as you can see. It's very simple, just no labeling, just knobs. But its transducer pickup has individual elements for each string. It's underneath the saddle right here. There's a little LED light on the inside, which kind of tells you can't see it, but an LED light that tells you when the battery is being used. And inside there as well, next to the LED, there's actually a phase switch. So if you're getting a lot of feedback from the amp you're plugged into, if you click that switch, you can more than likely kill most of your feedback. So right now, to show you what that sounds like, I have the volume off on this thing, but it's plugged into the Roland AC60 acoustic amp. So without the volume on, it sounds like this. Let me roll the volume up for you. So. Aside from my, few gross notes in there, the guitar itself sounds very, very nice. The pickup does a very good job of cleanly, translating the natural sound of the guitar. That was with my EQ just straight at 12. You can really get, very bright or, very dark if you want. But I think it's probably best to leave it somewhere in the too much longer to talk, but I did want to talk about, at least briefly, the 210, which in many ways is actually very similar to the 110. It has a solid Sitka spruce top, it's got the ebony fretboard, it's got the ebony bridge, it's got the fantastic Taylor tuners, but where its major difference really is, this actually has a laminate Indian rosewood back inside. Now that, I lost the tag. Now that, obviously, being a different wood will change the sound. Sorry, the Sapelli kind of gives you a little bit more of a rounder low end. This one gives you more of a tight kind of a sound if you hear. But it's definitely got a unique characteristic that I like a lot. But they're both very, very cool instruments that you should definitely get your hands on and check out. Again, my name is Ryan Burke, and this has been a little review and demonstration of the Taylor 100 and 200 series guitars. Stop by the Music Workshop in Salem, New Hampshire, and check them out for yourself. They're very, very cool, but we're selling them very quickly, so make sure you get down there before they're gone, because they will be soon.